Welcome back, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing coins in American history, a 1974 Lincoln penny that could be worth an incredible $141 million. Yes, you heard that right. A 1-cent coin, possibly valued in the millions. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore the history, design, unique features, and the current market value of this coin that's ignited a treasure hunt for collectors and investors alike. Stick around, this could be one of the most valuable pennies of all time. Let's go back in time to the 1970s. The 1974 Lincoln penny emerged during a significant period in U.S. history. At this time, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with alternative materials for the penny due to the rising costs of copper. Pennies had been made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, but the government considered switching to aluminum to save costs. This was a time of intense economic shifts, and the Mint had its sights set on reducing expenses. The Denver Mint, represented by the D Mint mark on this coin, produced millions of pennies in 1974. However, there were special experimental pennies created that year, 1974 aluminum cents. The government minted about 1.5 million aluminum cents before deciding not to release them. Although most were later melted down, a few slipped out into circulation, making them extremely valuable. This backstory adds an aura of intrigue to the 1974 D penny, especially if any aluminum cents survived undetected. Now, let's talk about the design of this remarkable penny. The 1974 D Lincoln cent features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, front, side, a design created by the talented artist Victor David Brenner in 1909. Lincoln's portrait has remained on the penny for over a century, symbolizing the enduring legacy of one of America's greatest leaders. Next to Lincoln's profile, you'll see the word liberty, a powerful reminder of America's core values. Above Lincoln's head, the phrase "In God We Trust" stands prominently, a national motto that has graced U.S. currency for decades. The reverse side of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959 to commemorate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Above the memorial are the words "United States of America," with 1 cent inscribed at the bottom. This reverse design by Frank Gasparo reflects Lincoln's monumental contributions to the country, forever preserving his legacy in American currency. But the most intriguing part? The tiny D Mint mark just under the date on the obverse side. This letter represents the Denver Mint where this penny was struck, and it's an important factor for collectors. The Denver Mint produced millions of these pennies, yet certain characteristics make some of them incredibly rare. So, what sets the 1974 D Lincoln penny apart from the average penny in circulation? Why would this penny be worth $141 million? Well, several factors come into play, including rarity, condition, errors, and the history behind its production. Let's explore these factors in detail. Point 1. Rarity and experimental aluminum cents. One of the reasons the 1974 D penny is so intriguing is because of the aluminum cent experiments. While most aluminum cents were melted down, rumors persist that some may have escaped, and if a 1974 D penny was struck on an aluminum planchet, it would be extraordinarily rare and valuable. Only a few aluminum cents are known to exist, and they are fiercely sought after by collectors. Point 2. Mint errors and variations. Coins with mint errors are incredibly valuable. Some 1974 D pennies exhibit unique errors, such as double die obverse (DDO), where the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile appear doubled. Another error that could make this penny valuable is off-center strikes, where part of the design is missing due to a misalignment during minting. Point 3. High-grade condition. The condition or grade of a coin is a massive factor in its value. A 1974 D Lincoln cent in mint state, MS, condition, particularly those graded MS 65 or higher, can fetch a premium price. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A well-preserved, high-grade 1974 D penny could attract serious interest from collectors. Point 4. Historical appeal. The story of the 1974 D penny is woven into the broader narrative of the 1970s economic crisis and the U.S. Mint's attempts to reduce costs. This historical context adds to the coin's allure and appeal. Collectors value not only the physical coin but also the stories it carries. Now, here's the big question: could a 1974 D penny really be worth $141 million? Let's dive into the factors that drive such high valuations. Point 1. Comparative rarities. In the world of coin collecting, rarity can create phenomenal value. Take, for example, the 1943 bronze Lincoln cent, which sold for $1.7 million because of its rare composition. If a 1974 D aluminum penny or an error version were to surface, it could attract massive bids, especially from high-end collectors or auction houses. Point 2. Demand for unique coins. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with unique stories or rare features. A coin as rare as an aluminum-struck 1974D or one with significant errors could easily capture the attention of investors, leading to sky-high bids. The allure of owning a one-of-a-kind piece of history is a powerful motivator in the coin market. Point 3. Market speculation and inflation hedge. Rare coins are increasingly seen as alternative investments, particularly during times of economic uncertainty. Some investors buy rare coins as a hedge against inflation, which adds value. A rare and historically significant coin like the 1974D penny would likely be in demand among those looking for valuable, tangible assets. Alright, so you may be wondering, do I have a valuable 1974D penny in my collection? Here's a quick guide to help you identify one of these potentially valuable coins. 1. Examine the mint mark and date. Make sure your penny is indeed a 1974D with the Denver mint mark. This is crucial because certain mint marks and dates are more valuable. Point 2. Check for errors. Look closely for any doubling in the text or Lincoln's profile. This could indicate a double die error. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to spot any potential anomalies. Point 3. Assess the condition. If your 1974D penny appears to be in excellent condition with no signs of wear, it could be worth grading. A high-grade, error-free 1974D penny could be worth substantially more. Point 4. Get a professional opinion. If you believe your penny may be rare, consider having it professionally graded by companies like PCGS or NGC. A professional grading can confirm its condition and potentially increase its value. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coins to explore a seemingly ordinary penny, the 1990 Lincoln cent, which could hold an extraordinary value of $211 million. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we will uncover the history, design, and potential value of this rare coin. Whether you're an avid collector or just someone with a keen interest in history, this journey through time and value is one you won't want to miss. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909, was introduced to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than an allegorical figure. The penny quickly became a staple in American currency and has undergone several design changes throughout the decades. The cent was initially produced in copper, but during World War II, the need for copper led to the introduction of a zinc-coated steel version in 1943. By the time we reached 1996, the Lincoln cent had transitioned back to a primarily copper composition, with the 1990 being minted in zinc with a copper plating, a standard for pennies produced during this time. As we explore the 1990 Lincoln cent, it's crucial to understand the backdrop of American coinage and how these little pieces of metal have been used as both currency and collectibles. Now, let's take a closer look at the design elements that make the 1990 Lincoln cent unique. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the well-known profile of Abraham Lincoln. His image is surrounded by the inscription "Liberty" to the left and the motto "In God We Trust" above. This design has become iconic and symbolizes not just American history, but also values such as freedom and trust. On the reverse side, the design features the Union Shield, which was introduced in 2010. However, for the 1990 cent, the reverse still depicted the Lincoln Memorial, a structure dedicated to the 16th president and a symbol of unity. This memorial has been an integral part of the penny's design since 1959, commemorating Lincoln's legacy. It's important to note that the D mint mark indicates this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the primary facilities producing U.S. coins. Each mint has its own unique history and significance in the world of numismatics. While the 1990 Lincoln cent is often found in circulation, its true value lies in its rarity, condition, and the potential for minting errors. Here's why this coin is more than just a cent. 1. Minting errors. Some 1990 cents have been discovered with minting errors that could drastically increase their value. Common errors include double die obverse DDO*. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a doubling effect on the inscriptions or Lincoln's profile. Off-center strikes ***. These coins are struck off-center, leading to a part of the design being cut off, which makes them more collectible. Clipped planchets*. This happens when the metal blank used for the coin is not cut correctly, resulting in a coin that is missing part of its edge. Point 2. High-grade condition*. The value of a coin can vary significantly based on its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. A 1990 penny in mint state MS condition could be worth thousands, while a well-circulated penny might only fetch a few cents. Coins graded MS 65 or higher can see values jump dramatically, especially if they exhibit one of the aforementioned errors. Point 3. Rarity*. The rarity of a specific mint year can greatly affect its value. While millions of 1990 60 cents were minted, specific varieties or those in pristine condition are much rarer. As collectors seek to complete their collections, they are often willing to pay a premium for these elusive pieces. Now, let's delve into the market potential. How can a 1990 60 penny command a staggering value of $211 million? Here's how that could happen. 1. Historical precedents * rare coins have sold for jaw-dropping amounts in the past. For instance, a 1933 St. Gaudens gold double eagle sold for over $7.5 million, and the 1943 S bronze cent fetched $1.7 million. If a 1990 60 penny with an incredible error surfaces, it could easily attract significant attention from collectors and investors. 2. Rising demand for error coins * the market for coins with minting errors has surged over the years. Collectors and investors are now more aware of the potential value of error coins, leading to increased demand and higher prices. If a 1990 60 penny with a major error appears, it could potentially sell for millions. 3. Auction houses * auctions play a pivotal role in determining the market value of rare coins. Notable auction houses such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers often feature rare coins, and the competition among collectors can drive prices to astonishing heights. If a 1990 60 penny were to be auctioned with documented errors and a high grade, the bidding could reach unprecedented levels. Now, let's talk about how you can identify whether your 1990 60 Lincoln cent could be a valuable treasure. 1. Examine for errors * use a magnifying glass to closely inspect your coin for any signs of minting errors. Look for doubling on the date or inscriptions, an off-center strike where the design is misaligned, any signs of a clipped planchet. 2. Check the grade * understanding coin grading is essential. If you suspect your coin is in excellent condition, consider getting it appraised by a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). These organizations can provide an official grade and authentication, significantly impacting your coin's market value. 3. Store your coins properly * to maintain the value of your coins, store them in a safe place. Avoid touching the surface of the coins with your fingers, as oils can diminish their quality. Use coin holders, albums, or flips to protect your collection. In conclusion, the 1990 60 Lincoln cent is not just another penny. It represents a rich history, a unique design, and the potential for incredible value, perhaps even a staggering $211 million if the right circumstances align. As you sift through your change, remember that you might be holding on to a piece of history that could change your life. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing stories about coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Who knows, your next find could be worth. Today, we have a special episode dedicated to a coin that not only has historical significance but also a stunning market value, the 2012 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. So grab your magnifying glasses, and let's uncover the treasures hidden within this little piece of American history. The story of the 2012 1 cent coin is rooted in the rich history of American currency. The Lincoln penny, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has undergone numerous design changes over the years. The 2012 penny, produced at the Denver Mint, features the familiar portrait of President Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a design that has been beloved by collectors and the public alike for decades. Did you know that in 2012, the U.S. Mint produced over 4 billion pennies? That's right. It shows just how integral this coin is to everyday transactions. However, amidst the millions produced, certain variants and conditions can significantly increase a coin's value. The 2012 penny is composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, which is a slight departure from the earlier 95% copper composition used before 1982. Its diameter is 19.05 millimeters, and it weighs 2.5 grams. These specifications are standard for modern pennies, but there are some key characteristics to look for that can make this coin particularly valuable. First, let's talk about the mint mark. The D indicates it was minted in Denver. While most of the 2012 pennies are relatively common, the key to their value lies in their condition. A well-preserved coin can fetch a premium price in the market. But that's not all. Now let's discuss the elephant in the room, value. The current market value of a 2012 1 cent coin can vary widely based on its condition. In average circulated condition, you might see these coins valued at just a penny. However, in uncirculated or proof condition, the value can skyrocket. In recent years, certain high-grade examples of the 2012 penny have sold for impressive amounts. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. Some auction results have shown uncirculated 2012 pennies going for as much as $146,000. Yes, you heard that right, $146,000. This is a rare exception, often driven by demand and rarity among collectors. The reasons behind this dramatic valuation include the overall decline of pennies being produced and the increasing interest in collecting them, especially as the U.S. Mint phases out certain denominations. Collectors are realizing that the coins they once dismissed might hold significant value down the line. So, how can you spot a valuable 2012 penny? Here are some tips for our viewers interested in coin collecting. 1. Check the mint condition *. Look for coins that are in mint condition, with no visible wear and a brilliant finish. 2. Get it graded *. Consider sending your coins to professional grading services. A certified grade can significantly increase a coin's value. 3. Look for variants *. Some special editions or errors can be worth much more than regular coins. Keep an eye out for unique characteristics. 4. Research current trends *. The market for coins can fluctuate, so stay updated on trends. Websites, forums, and social media groups can provide valuable insights. As we look to the future, the 2012 1-cent coin will likely maintain its appeal among collectors. With ongoing discussions about the potential elimination of the penny from circulation, coins like the 2012 may become even more sought after. Investing in rare coins can be both a passion and a profitable endeavor, especially if you do your homework. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the journey of collecting coins like the 2012 penny can be incredibly rewarding. Remember, each coin has a story to tell, and you could hold a piece of history in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all things coins and collectibles. We want to hear from you. Do you have a 2012 penny? What's the most you've ever paid for a coin? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Bundle of thanks dears for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! Today, we're diving into the world of the 1993 US penny, a humble 1-cent coin that could be worth an unimaginable fortune if you're lucky enough to find the right 1 cent. And the iconic Lincoln profile clearly visible. Released in 1993 by the US Mint, the 1-cent coin featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile is a piece of American history that many overlook. Each year, millions of pennies like these are produced and go unnoticed, but some are hidden treasures worth far more than their face value. Archival photos of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln Memorial, and early 1900s coin designs. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. As one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, it's a symbol of national pride and economic continuity. Over the years, changes in materials, designs, and minting techniques have created rare varieties and errors that are sought after by collectors worldwide. Close-up shots of the obverse front and reverse back of the 1993 penny, with labels for each feature. The 1993 penny retained the classic Lincoln portrait by Victor David Brenner on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, unlike early pennies made of pure copper, these were copper-plated zinc due to a change in the composition in 1982. This makes the 1993 penny lighter than earlier versions, and more prone to errors. A slide showing the typical value range for circulated 1993 pennies alongside rare error varieties worth thousands. Most 1993 pennies are only worth their face value, but certain mint errors and conditions can skyrocket their worth. Collectors hunt for specific traits, such as doubling errors, planchet errors, and high-grade, uncirculated versions. Side-by-side comparison of a circulated and a mint-state penny. Narration. A penny in near-perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher, can fetch hundreds or even thousands at auction. Only a tiny percentage of coins survive in such pristine condition, especially considering the circulation rate of pennies. Examples of double die and off-center strike errors on other coins, with annotations explaining each error type. Errors like a doubled die, where elements of the design appear doubled, can add massive value. Imagine discovering a doubled Liberty or In God We Trust. These varieties are rare and highly collectible. Another error to look for is an off-center strike, where the coin's design isn't properly aligned, creating a unique appearance. Auction highlights and recent sales data, showing high-grade and error coins. In recent years, collectors have paid astounding prices for unique 1993 pennies. A pristine, MS68 grade penny fetched over $2,000, while error coins with doubled die features or striking anomalies have reached similar levels. The demand for rare coins is rising, with certain pennies becoming true investment pieces. Dramatic shots of coins and speculation headlines. You may have heard rumors that a 1993 penny could be worth $150 million. However, it's crucial to separate myth from reality. While number 1993 penny has reached millions at auction, the potential value of certain rare coins, especially those with unique errors, still holds. Step-by-step process of examining a penny under a magnifying glass, checking for doubling, alignment, and grade. If you have a 1993 penny, start by examining it closely for any anomalies. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe can help you spot doubling or off-center strikes. Next, evaluate its condition. The closer it is to mint state, the higher its potential value. Lastly, consider having it professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC if you think it has unique traits. Shots of a coin collection, reference books, and online forums for coin enthusiasts. Collecting coins can be more than a hobby, it's a potential investment. Keep your eyes open for coins with errors, uncirculated quality, or historical significance. Educate yourself on coin grading, consult online forums, and stay updated with auction results to understand market trends. Clips of modern U.S. mint processes and collectors discussing the future of pennies. With inflation and the rise of digital payments, some question the future of pennies in circulation. The U.S. Mint has even considered phasing out pennies, which would make existing ones more desirable over time. For now, the 1993 penny remains a collector's gem with potential future value. Recap of key points with animated text highlights. In the world of coin collecting, patience and a keen eye are everything. You may just hold a valuable piece of history in your pocket change. So, before you dismiss your pennies, take a closer look. You never know what treasure you might find. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny. End screen with a subscribe button and links to related coin videos. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more fascinating stories about coins, history, and hidden treasures. Imagine a small piece of metal, only a cent in value when it was created, now worth potentially millions to collectors. Yes, we're talking about the humble yet remarkable 1979 1-cent Liberty coin from the United States of America, a coin that has become legendary in the world of coin collecting. The 1979 United States 1-cent Liberty coin, or simply the penny, may look like just another small coin in American currency. However, it holds a surprising history and an even more astonishing value today. A coin that once represented the smallest unit of American currency has skyrocketed in value for some collectors, reaching figures that might surprise you. Let's go back to the year 1979. Jimmy Carter was president, disco music was at its peak, and inflation was rising. During this time, the U.S. Mint continued to produce one of the most familiar coins in the country, the penny. Since its inception, the 1-cent coin, featuring the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, has been symbolic of American history and values. This specific 1979 edition, however, is unique in a few ways that make it particularly valuable to collectors. On the obverse, we have Lincoln's iconic profile, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose initials can be seen just below Lincoln's shoulder. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's most revered presidents. While the design may seem simple, the 1979 coin carries nuances that make it a prized possession. But what makes this coin so unique? Firstly, it's important to understand the concept of mint marks. Most 1979 pennies have either a D or an S mint mark, indicating they were minted in Denver or San Francisco, respectively. However, there are rare versions without any mint mark at all, signifying they were produced in Philadelphia. Collectors seek these variants and often pay significant amounts for them, particularly if the coin is in mint condition. So, why is this 1-cent coin fetching prices in the millions? One reason lies in its condition. Uncirculated 1979 pennies, especially those with error varieties or unique mint marks, are exceedingly rare. Mint condition coins, often graded on a scale from MS60 to MS70, are almost untouched by time, preserving their original luster. These high-grade pennies can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more, depending on their rarity. Coins in these high grades have set records at auction, with some reaching amounts beyond $10,000 due to their impeccable condition. And with each passing year, the number of high-grade, original 1979 pennies diminishes, making the ones that remain even more valuable. There are unconfirmed rumors and reported sales that claim some 1979 pennies have been sold or valued at figures that may sound unbelievable, up to $167 million. While this figure might be exaggerated, it highlights the fascination surrounding this coin and the mystery that attracts collectors and investors alike. Some experts predict that rare coins, like a perfectly preserved 1979 penny with a rare mint mark or error, could indeed fetch enormous sums if the right buyer comes along. So, why would anyone pay so much for a penny? It boils down to a combination of rarity, historical significance, and condition. The 1979 penny represents a slice of American history from the late 20th century, a time of economic and cultural change. For collectors, owning a piece of that history is priceless, especially in a pristine state. If you're wondering whether you have a valuable 1979 penny, here's what to look for. 1. Mint mark. Look for an SD or no mint mark. 2. Condition. Coins in mint state MS67 or higher are highly sought after. 3. Errors. Certain 1979 pennies have errors, like doubling or off-center strikes, which can increase their value. If you believe you have a valuable 1979 penny, your best options for selling include auction houses, numismatic dealers, and online marketplaces. Having your coin professionally graded can significantly increase its value, giving collectors confidence in its authenticity and quality. Make sure to store it properly and consider consulting with an expert to get the best price. The 1979 United States Liberty penny may seem insignificant at first glance, but it serves as a potent reminder that even the smallest coin can carry immense value. For collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts, this humble 1-cent piece is far more than just currency. It's a timeless artifact, a collector's gem, and perhaps a $1 million investment. So, do you have a 1979 penny sitting somewhere at home? Check its condition, look for that mint mark, and who knows, you might just be holding a small fortune. In the world of numismatics, or coin collecting, certain coins stand out, not just because of their age, but because of their rarity, their history, and their incredible value. And today, we're exploring one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1965 1-cent Liberty coin. With some examples rumored to be worth well over $100,000, this coin has become a legend in its own right. To understand why the 1965 1-cent coin holds such a special place in history, we need to go back to the mid-1960s, a time when the United States was dealing with something known as the coin shortage crisis. By the early 60s, coins, especially pennies, nickels, and dimes, were becoming scarce due to increasing demand and the rising costs of metals. This shortage hit the economy hard, and the U.S. Mint was struggling to keep up with production. It was during this challenging time that the 1965 penny was born. Let's talk about what makes this coin visually iconic. The 1965 penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which had been in use since 1909. This classic design includes Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, with the word Liberty boldly inscribed to his left. Below him, we see the year 1965, but there's a twist. Coins struck in this year lack the usual mint mark. This missing mark was an intentional decision by the mint to deter collectors from hoarding certain coins based on their place of origin, a significant shift during that era. While millions of pennies were minted in 1965, certain coins have become extremely valuable. Why? For one, some coins minted during this period were struck with errors, such as double die obverse or off-center strikes. These errors make the coins rare and sought after by collectors. Additionally, uncirculated coins from this year, those that were never used in everyday transactions, retain a unique luster and pristine condition, making them even more desirable. A top-condition 1965 penny with a significant error can fetch prices well into the thousands of dollars. The 1965 penny is one of the last coins to be minted from 95% copper, a material that had been used for pennies since the early days of U.S. currency. By 1982, due to the rising cost of copper, pennies transitioned to a copper-plated zinc composition, reducing the intrinsic value of each coin. Because of this change, pre-1982 pennies, including those from 1965, are now seen as especially valuable for their high copper content alone. This historic shift in metal composition adds another layer of allure to the 1965 penny, especially for collectors who appreciate its place in the legacy of American coinage. But is it true that a 1965 penny could be worth over $100,000? For most 1965 pennies, the answer is no. Many are worth just a few cents above face value. However, the condition, any errors, and historical significance can drive certain coins to eye-popping values. An uncirculated 1965 penny, graded highly by the professional coin grading service PCGS, can indeed reach thousands of dollars, especially if it possesses a rare error. However, any claim that a 1965 penny is worth millions may be a stretch, unless the coin is so unique or historically significant that collectors place an extraordinary value on it. Over the years, there have been some remarkable sales of 1965 pennies. Some uncirculated or error pennies have sold for upwards of $10,000, depending on their rarity and condition. For example, in a recent auction, a high-grade 1965 penny with a double die error was sold for an impressive amount, showcasing the allure of this particular coin to dedicated collectors. These record sales show that while most pennies from this era are common, the ones that stand out can be worth a small fortune. So, how can you tell if your 1965 penny is valuable? First, inspect its condition. A heavily circulated coin may still hold some value, but uncirculated examples are the most sought after. Look for errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or even unique patterns caused by striking mishaps. Next, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC, as their certification and grading add legitimacy and value to the coin, especially if it's in near-perfect condition. The 1965 penny is more than just a 1-cent coin. It's a piece of history, a relic of the economic challenges of the 1960s, and a testament to American coinage craftsmanship. Its story resonates with collectors because it represents a period of transition. And while it might not make every owner a millionaire, it certainly holds the potential to bring a surprising return. As the years pass and the number of these high-grade, error-free coins diminishes, who knows? The 1965 penny could very well continue to increase in value, making it a worthy addition to any collection. So, there you have it, the story of the 1965 1-cent Liberty coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coin history, this penny is a reminder that even the smallest coins can carry the biggest stories. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin history, please like, subscribe, and share. And let us know in the comments, do you own any unique 1965 pennies? Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! **